Shout out to the sponsors of the podcast, MonarchToken.io, the complete crypto solution. Monarch Wallet is now available for Android, iOS, and desktop devices today. Do you want to learn how to mine crypto? Well, all you have to do is visit cryptomining.tools for profitable crypto mining information today. The Divi Project, that is diviproject.org, your one-click solution for staking and masternodes. Earn cryptocurrency using social media platforms like SOME.social, SOMEE.social, New Era Social Media. Get paid to write reviews, like reviews, comment on reviews. Visit bravocoin.com and get paid to review. Available for Android and iOS devices. bravocoin.com. CoinFlip, the world's best Bitcoin ATM. Better service, better fees. Better visit coinflip.tech today. Shout out to the sponsors of the podcast, MonarchToken.io, the complete crypto solution. Monarch Wallet is now available for Android, iOS, and desktop devices today. Do you want to learn how to mine crypto? Well, all you have to do is visit cryptomining.tools for profitable crypto mining information today. The Divi Project, that is diviproject.org, your one-click solution for staking and masternodes. Earn cryptocurrency using social media platforms like SOME.social, SOMEE.social, New Era Social Media. Get paid to write reviews, like reviews, comment on reviews. Visit bravocoin.com and get paid to review. Available for Android and iOS devices. bravocoin.com. CoinFlip, the world's best Bitcoin ATM. Better service, better fees. Better visit coinflip.tech today. Hey, how goes it? Ken Bozak here to talk about Bitcoin and Bitcoin accessories, and I'm here with my bro Annalese of the Bitcoin Center Miami. How goes it?
It goes good. How are you?
I'm well. I'm just chilling. Cheers to the team. I see Tim and everybody back there working.
Working hard. I've been here. I was here at 9 a.m. this morning. I left at 1 a.m. last night. Oh God.
I see you got a Johnny Dollar Cookie Monster, and I got mine right there.
Johnny Dollar actually has all his pieces here, and we have Johnny Dollar dedicated books out of the center.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I'll give you guys a tour later. I'll just walk around and show you guys
really
around.
cool. That would be
Yeah.
really cool, actually. So, where's the the Miami Bitcoin Center located at in Miami?
So it's downtown. It's a little hidden. It's a hidden gem because there's not really any signage. We're not allowed to have any signage yet. But
What do you mean you're not allowed?
So
that like a
it's
landlord thing?
Right. It's like a building thing,
Oh,
but
okay.
it's on the third floor. It's located between Flagler and First Avenue, downtown Miami, right down the street from the Bayside, right down the street from the port. We're basically in the center of downtown. But the address, if you go to the Blockchain Center or the Bitcoin Center.miami website, you can find the address on there, or you can Google it. We're on Google Maps.
Is it like one of those places that you can just like wander into? Do you have to like call ahead and make an appointment? Is there an entry fee? I'm just curious, like if people are in Miami or just popping into Miami for the events coming up, can they just like walk in, or what's like, the prerequisites?
So you can walk in. There's hours of operation, and it's from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. And if we're having any like events that are going past those hours, of course, the center is open.
What's it used for? What do you like? What do you guys use the Bitcoin Center for? What would you expect people to use it for when they show up?
So, there's lots of things that we do at the Bitcoin Center. Since Bits and Tokens is partnered with the Bitcoin Center here in Miami, we do a lot of their events. So, like a lot of the events are going to be next week, we are an event space and a co-working space and an educational space. So it's like a little bit of everything. We're open to the community. We have things like Crypto Mondays, VR game nights, come out, have fun. Then we also have event space where if a conference needs to book a space or doesn't know where to do their meetup, we also have those opportunities available. And then if you need somewhere to work, we have offices here available for lease, as well as if you just pay a membership fee, you have 24-hour access to
Oh,
the
cool.
office. And
So it's like
that's
a
it.
crypto WeWork. That is really
Yeah,
cool. That's
yeah.
one of Nick Spanos' babies, right?
Yes, it is.
There's one in New
Unfortunately, the
York
original
City as
one.
well, right?
Yeah, so it actually shut down
Yeah, I
recently.
heard.
Yeah, yeah. So
Rip. But I've
that's
been
the
trying to
unfortunate.
convince Nick to open one in Philadelphia so I can do what you're kind of doing with the Miami Bitcoin Center. Because I'd live like the Philadelphia Bitcoin Center. I guarantee you would be 24/7, like a 7-Eleven. I'm like I'd never leave. I wouldn't need to. People could come and go. All it'd be like a
You
24/7 gym,
told me
except
that.
it wouldn't be a
And
gym. There would be bean bags and
yeah,
bongs and shit. It'd be awesome.
that's funny. Yeah, you told me that if they did open a center, you'd live there. And honestly, like I live here, so I get
You
it.
definitely do. So shout out to
Yeah.
Bits and Tokens.
Shout out to Bits and Tokens. We're out here, guys. But yeah, I just guess I'll mention a few things coming up for Blockchain Week. As the world knows, Blockchain Week is coming to Miami, and that's going to be next week from the 13th to the 19th. There are certain events that we're holding here at the Blockchain Center, in addition to some events that are going to be held outside of the center. I want to say the main events that I want to hit, just because they're like my favorite events that I'm looking forward to, is going to be the mansion party at the Bitcoin Mansion.
That's gonna be fun.
Yeah, so there's a mansion party at the Bitcoin Mansion. It's really fun.
That's
There
Jeremy
is
Gardner's place, right?
no, it's the Crypto
Oh, that's
Castle.
the Crypto Castle, Bitcoin Mansion.
Yes, we're
Dude,
also
there's
having
so
a party
many
there.
gimmicky fucking things. It's so hard to keep track.
I know,
Who
I
does
know.
the Bitcoin Mansion?
The Bitcoin Mansion that Julian is the owner of that property. He just basically used Bitcoin
Okay.
to purchase the mansion, which is why it has a nickname. But essentially, it's a mansion. I think it's right outside Miami, Golden Glades, more towards North Miami. But it's a pretty nice property, and we're going to be throwing one of the parties there. We're actually going to be live streaming out of a treehouse there, Tim and I. So it's going to be really fun. Yeah, so it's going to be really
That's
fun.
actually pretty meta. That's pretty
Yeah.
meta.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I can't wait. That's gonna be probably one of the coolest events in my opinion. So
Is
the
that a
Bitcoin
part
Center.
of like an official part of the North American Bitcoin Conference, or is this like the Bitcoin Center's own thing happening at the same time?
So it's part of Blockchain Week. It's not
Okay,
necessarily part of the North American Bitcoin Conference.
gotcha.
It's just part of the week in general. So I mean, it's just a really cool event to go to, in my opinion. And
I was just
it
wondering if
is.
people have a ticket for like a conference, would it help
Mhm.
or whatever? Is there like entry fees or tickets that they should?
So the entry fee for it is $50, but open bar.
Oh, there you go.
So
I
it's
mean,
kind of
smart
worth
move.
it. Like if you've been to Miami and if you want to go out and party to South Beach or something, $50 is 2 drinks plus tip.
I was gonna
I'm
say yeah,
serious.
plus
It's
tip.
crazy. Yeah, no, it's expensive, but it's a party scene, so they kind of upcharge the drinks here, of course. So it's kind of worth it. And then of course, who doesn't like a mansion party? Pool, TVs,
But see, here's my
food.
problem with these fucking mansion parties. All right, I've been to so many, and this is how many let me in the pool. Right there. This many man. I've been to so many. If the pool isn't open, I'm gonna cry. That's all
You
I'm
can go to
saying.
the pool. I'm letting you know you can go to the pool. We'll have beer pong set up.
All
It'll
right.
be fun.
We
It'll be
we going
fun.
swimming, guys. Like, yo, at me on Twitter if you come and swimming with me at the mansion party, because I'll be
I'm
there.
actually gonna drop a promo video for the mansion party, and there's people swimming in the pool. So it'd be misleading if you couldn't swim in the pool.
Respect. Mike Tyson's mansion had a pool, but I couldn't get in. And I was like, well, what kind of mansion doesn't
Did
let
they
me in?
say no? Like I
Yeah, they said
remember.
no. I went up and asked. I didn't want to be disrespectful, you know what I
Right.
mean? And I was just like, I would just jump in, but I'm like, I'm gonna drag water all throughout this mansion, right? So like, let me ask if I can get in.
Yeah. No, don't worry. You'll be able to swim here. So that
All
one's gonna
right.
be fun.
Cool. What else?
So the second event I want to mention is going to be the hackathon. So as we know, hackathons are kind of like a historical part of blockchain weeks. Everyone likes hackathons, prizes. This year we're partnering with Miami Bitcoin, hackathon.com, and it's going to be held out of here, out of the blockchain center. This one, the North American Bitcoin Conference does mention, because I think they've done it with them previous year. They just decided to do it at the blockchain center or Bitcoin center for location. So that one, there's over $10,000 in prizes. So that one's going to be fun. It's going to go from January 18th to the 19th. And there's a launch party the day before for networking on the 17th. So the 17th, there's just like a little networking and workshops. The 18th and the 19th is when the actual demoing and hacking will happen. People are allowed to have teams, up to 5 people. And there's a pre-party that goes along with VR game night. So if it goes workshop, networking, VR game night party, which is going to be fun too.
Wow.
Yeah. So again, $10,000 in prizes. The top prize is like one BTC. Yeah,
What?
and you can, yeah,
What?
yeah, yeah. You get a whole Bitcoin. And Bitcoin's like what, like $8,000 right now?
Yo, I want in. I want in on that.
Yeah, and it's kind of like, it's not like real hacking. You get to build on top of the blockchain, and you get to just like, build your own currency on top of the blockchain.
I've
Again, you can
actually
have a
done
team.
so many different like shit coins in my time just to play around. Like I might have a chance now at this point.
Dude, do it. Why not? You can literally enter up until the point that the hackathon actually happens. So
I'm so lazy that might happen. And you know what? Maybe I could convince a friend of mine to help me, and then we can split the pot.
no, you should. So you have the option so there's nothing that in the rules that says you can't have someone virtually helping you. So if you have friends that you want to help out and you want to build a team and they're not necessarily here, as long as one person is here to demo the product the day of, you're all set.
Yo, guys, who wants to split one Bitcoin with me? I can be your like human patsy, just running around repping you guys like a front man. That'd be awesome. And you know what I think's cool that you mentioned this one is like the North American Bitcoin Conference kind of thing, and they're just doing this at the Bitcoin Center in Miami. But I think that's really cool that they're like bringing value to a local venue. Yeah, that's really like impactful. It has like a bigger ripple effect than just like renting out some town hall or some venue
Right.
somewhere else and
Right.
giving them money. And there are places that these conferences could go to and host events that could keep the community going long after the event has passed.
Exactly. I was hoping that from Washington Elite, but apparently they dropped out this morning, and I'm very
Yeah, we
disappointed
were
with
talking
them.
about that earlier, and I got to talk to Bruce Porter because that's basically what excited. Like I told him the reason I was like excited about Washington Elite was because they were working with the Bitcoin Center in Miami, and I was like, that's really amazing. That's a lot of like
Right.
powerful stuff. It's like what we need to do, and then like not to do. So I need to figure out what the hell happened there because that's
I don't know if anything's finalized. This is just kind of like going from up the chain down, but anyone from the Washington Lee side actually doesn't know anything. Like I was talking to one of the speakers, and
hmm.
I was talking to Amira. She was talking to someone on LinkedIn as well, and no one knows that the venue changed. The website doesn't say anything either, so I'm kind of confused as to what's going on right
He's
now.
busy as hell, though. I will have to say that about Bruce right now. He's probably just so busy, he hasn't had a chance to update everybody if there was a thing. But like,
Yeah,
so I guess basically the agreement was like, venue would be working with you. He just hasn't updated, the venue on the website for the event to reflect what he
possibly.
said to
That
you.
possibly could be it. I don't know. In my opinion, as the first thing you should probably do, be like, hey guys.
Yeah, so people know where the hell they're going.
Right. I mean, I'm hoping people, they get, at least they get, I mean, I'm upset it's not going to be here at the Blockchain Center, but I just want the community to have a good conference. I don't want
Right.
them to not, miss out on anything. So that's that.
I dig it. I dig it. Well, I want to talk to Bruce and figure out what's going on because it would be cool to see some stuff over at the Miami Bitcoin Center for
Yeah, it
sure.
would be cool. No, it's a really, like, as you can see, like, it's a really cool spot. And there's actually another floor, the eighth floor of the center. That's like literally just empty space, free to decorate however you want.
Can
And
I
like,
just like move to Miami and live up there? Like, come on, man. That's so tempting.
the property manager might kick you out, but maybe, sure.
Gotta catch me first, bro.
True, that's true. So the last event I want to mention is going to be the job fair. So the job fair is going to be on January 18th. So this is
Yeah, that's gonna
targeted
be
a little bit
big.
towards students because we're really trying to empower students right now to realize that blockchain is changing the world around them. So we've been doing some boots on the ground marketing and promotion, going to college campuses, talking to students, and even handing out free tickets for the North American Bitcoin Conference. as well as some of the events we'll be hosting here. Students also get a free barbecue on the 19th at the Crypto Castle. So that's, super cool. Partnered with Ben, Blockchain Education Network. So for the job fair, if any students get hired here, they get an automatic paid internship. A lot of internships don't pay you for your labor. So if they get hired here, we partnered with FIU for the Talent Network, and they will get paid internships. So that's cool. And we'll have companies like the Fillmore, Miami Heat. I think I don't remember the name of the crypto company that's coming out, but few blockchain or and crypto companies are also coming out that are sponsoring the job fair. Just to get local businesses, even in the center. Like once those people, even though like Miami Heat is not necessarily into blockchain, a representative comes, looks at a center and they go, oh, this is the thing, and then that's how
Right.
naturally companies kind of just rail out.
Well,
So
it adds like a
we're
level
excited
of
for
like
that.
legitimacy too, like to see like a Bitcoin center, like brick and
Right.
mortar. And I know like when I was in Canada, and shout out to Amina who's saying looking forward to the warm weather. Yeah, Amina, I'll see you in Miami. There's a Bitcoin center in Vancouver, Toronto, and Ottawa, I believe. And I've been to a few of them, and
Oh, that's really cool.
it's
There's
just
a few
like
of them. Whoa.
yeah. There's a few like of these like I don't know if they're like anything to do with Nick or anything, but like they
Hmm.
are like these types of Bitcoin centers, and like they have like the one or two that I've been to are mostly look like dentist office kind of things. Just like walk in.
Dentist
Yeah, there's like
office.
yeah, it's really weird. There's like a waiting room kind of chill lounge. You can go up to the counter and like buy random swag things like ledgers and treasures and stuff, or
Oh,
buy Bitcoin or like sell Bitcoin. Even have like ATMs. So it's sort of more like a convenience store feeling rather than like what you're like doing with the Bitcoin Center, where it's like you can make content here, host an event here, do an educational seminar. Like it's a little bit different, but
yeah.
it adds more of a level of legitimacy than it being like drug money out of some dude's basement, right? Like
Yeah.
seeing people come
Yeah.
walking by, driving by it, businesses seeing it. Like you could go to a local business, say, hey, do you accept Bitcoin? No. Well, why don't you come? We'll have a meeting about it. Or where do we meet? Meet at the Bitcoin Center. Like, I'll show you how to accept Bitcoin for your business.
Right.
That's a lot better than saying, well, you want me to come to your house or do you want to meet at
You want me to
Starbucks?
come to your house? No, come to my office right
Right, at
here.
the
And
Bitcoin Center.
right, right.
Yeah.
I think that's like my value. Like the most thing that I value about the center is definitely having like the office space. Like I love the office space. And like I said, members, if we have any offices open and they just pay, I think it's like 250 for like 24/7 access, like a month, like a
A lot
like
of
a
people
hot desk
ask me
price.
about like how does the Miami Bitcoin Center make money, right? And like I feel like a lot of people don't understand like a bit like there is a way to monetize almost any business concept, right? And
Right.
I feel like a lot of people miss the point. Like I've been to a thing, I don't know if it's not called Decentral anymore. It's called Decontrol in Vancouver, and it's more
Mm-hmm.
like a decentralized underground group of kids who decided to put all their lunch money together and rent out this house and make it like a Bitcoin, Bitcoin like flop house kind of a vibe. But it's pretty cool. It's pretty legit. But like what Nick's doing with the Bitcoin Center, like with these with the venues and all that stuff, like there's a good way to monetize that. And I just wanted to know like if you could elaborate a little bit more on that.
Yeah, so like I mentioned, one co-working space. So if you are a crypto startup or a company, or you're even into tech, feel free to come co-work here. Memberships are, I think, 250 a month, 24-hour access, kitchen access. You can
Cross
host events
pollination,
here.
incubation, the
Yeah, all
amount
of
of
it.
co-op you could get at just at the water cooler at one of
That's
these
my favorite. Like I
places.
made a video about that and put it on YouTube. Like my favorite thing is the amount of people that I've met here. Like it's like the value is exponential. Like it has honestly like increased like my business and like my potential by so much because you actually get to meet people in your space. Like it's not we work. Sure, you can go to a WeWork, like let's say if it's more convenient for you or whatever, but it's the community that's behind it. Like you don't get to talk to people that are into crypto. Like lucky you if you find somebody who trades, in a WeWork. But like, it's one of those things.
Probably trading Ripple if they're XRP if they're at a WeWork, just for the record.
Probably, I don't know, but like, it's it's one of those things where that's where I find value, just even being someone who's co-working out of the center. Also, like I said, we are an event space, so we do offer to rent out like the eighth floor entirely, or even the third floor for events, or if somebody wants to do a launch. I
I'm
think they were.
telling you, I will rent the eighth floor as an apartment. Just go talk to the landlord, run it by him. I'm dead
I'll be like,
serious.
hey, they want to rent the entire square foot. I'll be
Tell him
like,
I'll be
okay.
doing content creation, and it's a 24-hour 365 process. So it ain't like I'm living there. I'm working there. I constantly work. I'm never not working.
I'll call him. I'll tell him. Be like, listen, he's not living out there. I promise. He just gotta, you know,
I
he
just
has a
sleep
bed just in case,
there,
just
and
for
I
naps.
eat
He has a
there,
bed
and
for
I
naps.
shower there, but it's not like I live there.
It's. I think they
Oh,
have a
Bravo
shower
Coin
up there.
said, "Tell
Ironically,
Tim." Bravo Coin says, "Tell Tim he is too loud."
Adam says you're too loud, Tim. Adam says you're too loud from Bravo Coin. He says you're too loud. I'm too loud. Yeah. Yo, this website is kicking my ass right now. What website? What are you doing? Hours. I guess Tim's updating our website and it's kicking his ass right now
Which
and he's frustrated.
website for the center or bits?
So I believe he's working on the VR conference. One
Okay.
other thing I forgot to mention is we're going to have a virtual reality gamers conference in Altspace, which is free for the community to come. It's part of Miami Blockchain Week.
Yeah, I saw you posting that
It's
on Twitter. That's really
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. So last year we had companies like Engine come out, Xaya, Xaya. How do you pronounce that? I forgot. Aya. Anyways, they're a pretty big game. We had blockchain cuties, crypto kitties, bunch of like NFTs and gaming companies come out. This year we're trying to do the same thing, free for the community again. Lots of giveaways, panels, there's gonna be talks. Basically, companies are going to have booths, but virtually.
That's
So
cool.
everything you do in a conference, it's going to be virtual, and we're going to drop the schedule on the website soon. So when everything gets put together, I'll be tweeting out links, and I'll also be making a commercial. So watch out for that commercial, and it'll be out there.
I have a couple Engine NFTs that are backed by Engine, so people could melt or collect them. I could send you a couple of them if you want, and whoever shows up, like the early guys who show up, if you want. I don't know if it's an inconvenience or a burden, but you could give them one of my NFT collectibles.
No, that's awesome. I could be like, hey, first come, first serve. We'll raffle them off or something, Be like, get Bozak
Yeah,
NFTs.
there's only like 420 of them that exist, so
That's
pretty
cool.
scarce. And I'm just waiting for a game one day to start incorporating like random things like that because, you know,
I mean,
um,
honestly, you can probably give them out yourself because you'll be here for that conference. You can like pop in the world real quick and say hello.
that'd be a good point. True, true.
Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah, I will be
just
there.
make face.
I'll be
You
there
will be there.
physically and virtually. It's gonna
You
be very fourth
will.
wall.
Yeah, and it's like I think we're gonna be in one of the areas here at the center for Saturday. I think we're also doing a photography session where if you come play VR physically, like like you can play the game and we'll take a picture of you and we'll put you with like the VR background. Like how you go to Disney and like you're on the roller coaster and they take a picture of you on the roller coaster. Same concept except you're in the game like playing and you get put in the background. And like I think we're gonna be printing them and sending them digitally. So that's also gonna be cool. A lot of stuff we're planning. A lot of fun stuff.
Man, I'm jealous that you get to be surrounded with all these nerds.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
jelly. Seriously, we need a Bitcoin center here in Philly. I really feel like Philadelphia has a lot of opportunity, especially when it comes to like the educational space. Like if you go to meetups.com and just look at how many meetups go on in Philadelphia for Bitcoin, there's
Yeah, no,
so
I've seen it. It's
many.
crazy.
We need a better venue for it than random bars and
Random
fucking
bars,
shit,
yeah.
right? So like
Yeah.
a Philadelphia Bitcoin Center would be epic. So if you next time you get to talk to Nick, tell him Ken said yet again, just open up a damn Bitcoin Center.
Yeah, no, I'll throw it by him, especially since now the one in New York is closing down. I think I was told I think maybe Nick maybe shifting
Oh,
his
I
life
see you,
from New
Jerome,
York
in the
to down here.
chat. I'll meet you next week. Yeah,
So
yeah, bro. Amina will be there. I'll be there. It's just gonna be lit.
you haven't met Jerome?
No, I will. He was talking to Amina.
Oh, Amina. I was just like, wait a second. I was like,
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure we met at Coinvention.
Sorry, I should have
So
sent you the link for the chat so you could see the chat. My bad.
it's fine. I'm chatting with you, and that's enough. But my brain's like fried right now. Don't worry about it. I've been up all day and night. It's totally fine. You can
Oh.
regurgitate them for me. But I want to say that's it for the highlighted events for the week. And then you said you wanted to talk about the North American Bitcoin Conference. So you will be there,
Yep,
I'm
yep.
sure.
Yeah, I don't have a
And
ticket because I didn't want to, so I'm just gonna practice my sneaking in skills. So keep an eye out,
okay.
Mo. I'm gonna be like trying to sneak into your conference.
I mean, I'm sure things will get figured out
But that's the
because you do
problem.
press.
That's the problem. I know I contribute with the press and all, but I feel like that's a problem with like the elitistness that is like coming into this space where like I don't want to walk up to Mo and be like, "Hey, dude, I'm a content creator influencer. Give me a free ticket." You know what I mean? I'd rather
Right.
like try to just sneak in because I want to get in for free anyway, and then if I get caught, be like, "Well, I create content. Can I just stay now?" But like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like they should just all be free, and I know everything can't be free because things cost money. But they
Mm-hmm.
make money with sponsors. They make money with sometimes they even pay speakers, specific ones that are
Mm-hmm.
looking for VC and capital.
Mm-hmm.
So like, there's other ways to make money than I think. What is it, like an $800 ticket or something?
Yeah. So what I
Yeah,
was
that's not even a
told, and
number.
again, if
I don't
you're a
even.
student, the ticket is free. So please
We are
DM me
all
on
students
Twitter.
of Bitcoin. We are all there's no Bitcoin expert. Everyone's a student of Satoshi Nakamoto's school of
Everyone's a
blockchain.
student. Everyone. You know what? Actually, I can't even say that because where was I? I was looking at someone's Twitter profile the other day, and in their caption, it says alumni of the 2017 bear market. And I thought about it for a minute. I was like, 2017 bear market. I was like, the bear market wasn't in 2017. It was 2018. So it made me chuckle and also question that person because
Right?
like I was like, okay, so I don't
Oh,
know. I
Bravo
don't
Queen says
know.
F Denver is awesome and free. So shout out to Denver guys. If you get the chance to go out, get your Ethereum on at F Denver because it's free.
That's awesome,
That's
actually.
the difference between a lot of Bitcoin and other currency events is a lot of these Bitcoin events at the end of the day, bottom of the line, it's always a fiat event. It's always to get money, to get fiat, to make cash. And I know that's like an evil, means to an end or whatever. Like we need money to make another event, to on ramp and educate. But then we have people on a stage, right? And the question that the audience asks the people on the stage is, so how do we get mass adoption? And then the people on the stage start to talk about it like it didn't cost $800 for people to get inside to learn about it. Like
So you know
that's
what?
that's the
I
problem
asked
with
that
mass
same
adoption.
question.
The eight
I asked
hundred
that
dollar
same
fucking
question.
educational on ramp fee. We should be paying people $800 to go to these conferences right now.
We could. So I asked that same question, and I didn't understand why these conferences were so expensive. And somebody gave me a
Hey Bruce
valid,
Porter, I see you in the live stream. We need to talk after this.
but he was telling me a very, I don't know why I looked back, but he told me a very valid answer slash a questionable answer. So what I was told, and I asked the vendor this, because I was like, I wish the tickets weren't so expensive because the conference I was doing, they were charging for tickets. They were even charging for media. If you wanted to do media, it was like $100 to get in. I
I
was
know
like, whoa.
consensus started that fad.
I was like, what are you doing?
Their excuse is though, and this is totally relevant of an excuse. Content creators are going to make money off their content. But that's exactly what the conference is doing too. So they're basically like, "Oh, we know that scam. We invented it. So we're going to
I mean,
tax
I
you for
guess,
it."
but like that's not even always the case. Some content creators are not big enough to make money off their
Right,
content
exactly.
in some instances. So it's like, eh. But when I asked the merchant that the vendor that question, he told me it's not the the price of the ticket is set because of the quality of the people that are going to show up. And I thought about it and I said, you know what? You're right. But also, you're literally shutting out an entire clientele. Like, more people would be filling these seats if your tickets weren't so expensive. But I understand you're trying to get a certain clientele, quote unquote. Like, I get it. and people at the end of the day, they go to the conferences to network and do business. So like you want to meet the money makers, and I get it, but also like you're not supporting the community, and that's where I have a problem with it. I know some events like Alex's event, Coinvention, and this year I think he's saying that he wants to do donations in crypto
Yeah.
instead of actually charging for tickets for people. And then of course, vendors and sponsors, they'll pay their regular amount, and then everyone else just does donation based. And I mean, I feel like that's just a more positive response. I know some people, they might not donate. I know others, because of the genuine thought that was put into that, like allowing them to like come to these conferences, they may donate. So I, and then at the end of the day, like you said, sponsors, they pay for their spots, and that helps boost the conference. But I don't know. When I was told that, I was like, I get it, but you know what I mean? Like it's one of those.
Right. No, I do.
Yeah.
Again, yeah, but they're different events, right? They're also, I think, paying speakers to come. Some of them actually are,
Yeah.
being paid to speak, so they could bring a lot of the quality content under one roof. But then they monetize, that and capitalize on top of it. We're in a
Yeah.
point in time, where a lot of these conferences can be done in alt space. Like we could have, speakers done all over the world in one venue on alt space without having to fly them out, get them a hotel room, and feed them. Like, there's different ways to do this, and hopefully, I think
There is different ways, and we do it.
I know. I'm hoping that alt space can evolve the way that a lot of these conferences are going, like World CryptoCon, North American Bitcoin Conference, Consensus, like Block Show. All these events are done after they're done. That's it. They're gone. You can't go
Right.
back to that conference and relive it.
Right.
But you could do that if it was in alt space or in a virtual land space, where
Right.
even if you couldn't afford the ticket, maybe. What up, Tim? But now maybe I can afford the ticket because it costs less after the live event. So now I can go and relive the conference after it's been, put on. And I think that would be better for like the longevity of
Yeah.
what the conference actually contributes.
Yeah, I think there was a conference that was doing something like that. It was like virtual, or it was like video based. It wasn't like in VR, but it was video based. And I think it was like it was free to come and like check everything out, but like the way they incentivized it, or like made money off of it, would be if you want like a recording to keep for life, they'll charge you for that. If you want like one-on-one talks with specific speakers, or like additional like exclusive workshops, they charge for that. But like the general conference itself, which was like just listening to the speakers and whatever, that one was free, and then you had your added features, which I mean, all
always
conferences
thought
do
that
that.
should be like how it was, like free.
Mhm.
And if you want more, then sorry, we have to charge for that bullshit. But
Yeah.
like walking into a conference first floor and seeing the booths and all like the expo type stuff, that should always be free, like the exhibit stuff, because those booths paid to be there so they could get eyes on them. And there's
Yeah.
a bunch of people walking around that can't get in to see them. It's not like anything can be taken of value out of that. Only more value can be brought to the table. So make that free. And if you want to maybe speak or hear speakers like Tim Draper, he's
Right.
in the premium room. Maybe there's a fee for like the premium room speakers. But if you want to just learn how to use a wallet, and Robert Beatles is doing a Monarch Tokens, keynote, that's on
Right.
the free stage because it's educational.
Right. Yeah. No, that would not be a bad idea, actually.
I feel like
Will
people
someone
like
do it? I hope.
working so closely with events in this space could really inspire them to start doing it the right way. Like you got the vision for it. It's just I feel like it's a lot of the conferences today are organized by legacy conference organizers, whether it be flower conferences or Pokemon conferences.
Conference.
You know what I mean? It's just whatever. Fill in the blank. These event organizers were event organizers before Bitcoin was a thing, usually.
Yeah.
Or they hire organizers, right? That were, and it's just like they're kind of stuck in that way. Like, oh, I used to do car shows, and now I do Bitcoin conferences, and I'm like, yeah, I can tell.
Yeah.
It feels like a fucking
Yeah.
car show.
Yeah. Yeah, we are. That's funny because we were actually talking about that with Washington Elite. Apparently, he used to just be a general event organizer, but he actually has decently priced tickets. like for
Yeah.
$25.
Yep.
Like his ticket to like enter, I was like
Yeah,
25
Bruce is
bucks. I was
actually
like, that's not
messaging
too
me
bad.
right now in
Like
DMs.
that's cool. Like no, like I was like that's pretty cheap for like a conference. Like a lot of because there was somebody who was complaining about the tickets for TNNBC being so expensive, and I listed. I was like, boom, like this one's $25, this one's free, this is free, this is free. So that I do, commend them for. So like that's applause for that. But here we are.
And there I'll be eventually.
And there I'll be. Yes. Are you excited to come to Florida,
I
Kat?
am, dude. I love Florida. I actually ain't gonna lie though. I wasn't thinking about going to any events this year, and I was like, you know what? I can't just like hermit up and be blah. I got to go to maybe a few. So I picked the North American Bitcoin Conference because
Mm-hmm.
Miami and it's winter here, and I'm a seasonal type of a
Right.
emotional person. So I'm like, I'm gonna go get some sun and warm weather as like my antidepressant for the winter, and then I can come back to dirty Jersey and try to survive
Dirty
February.
Jersey.
It's just so like, dude, just the environment here is just, like it just sucks. I hate Jersey, and
Yeah.
it's just like too cold and windy and everything so far. It's just like a walk sucks, and I'm like, how does walking suck? But Jersey figured it out with like windy roads and cul-de-sacs.
Yeah, that's true. That's yeah. I'm not too much of a fan of Jersey. If you were like more maybe in like Philly, like in the
Yep,
city, that may be better for you.
for sure.
Personally, anything past like North Carolina, I'm okay off of that. Except for Colorado, I love Colorado.
Yeah, but that's just like the weather though is everywhere bad. Just like this tri-state area gets the worst weather.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I don't know. I haven't gotten. We actually dodged hurricanes here in Florida, so we've had a pretty good record. We don't get hail, we don't get snow. We get heat and heat waves, but I mean, there's the inside of a building and air conditioning, so there's that much.
Oh, Hado just said, hola, cult leader. Hola, bro. Drink the milk.
I have water. Tim had a beer, but I didn't get a
Eh,
beer.
everything's milk. We're just gonna pretend everything's milk.
Everything's full.
I don't know why or how. I kind of have an but I was just like something on TV or something I saw, or I think it might have been on TikTok. Something inspired me to start a cult, so I started a cult.
Okay. So what's your cult about? Because I joined it, but I'm questioning what's about. What is your cult
That's
about? Tell me.
that's it. It's whatever.
It's just a cult.
It's just a cult.
Okay.
Just a
Okay.
cult. I don't really know the description yet. I'm sure people will fill in the blanks from joining, and it will become what it is yet to be defined by those who have yet to join.
Okay.
So
All right.
far, we
Well.
have milk in our milk emojis in our names, and that's how we can tell, who's one of us, one of the bros.
But I mean, milk plus milk equals baby bottle. So like, what if somebody had a baby bottle?
I guess they've been in for a while. Maybe that'll be like the 1 year emoji of badge. People have to rock the milk for a year, and then they get a bottle emoji. See, we're working on what this is right here, right now. If this what it is happening right before your eyes.
So what it should be a cow. The cow is a cult leader, and then from the cow, the milk is like the followers, and then the baby bottles are like the offspring of the followers, like the followers of the followers, like an MLM, like an MLM of the chain.
Damn, you just MLM'd my cult.
Yeah.
All right, referral links coming soon.
Referral links coming soon. I think there's some new people here. I kind of want to say hi to them.
Got milk. Yeah, McLovin in the chat. Hoddle, Mina, how goes it? If you're
Do you guys want
watching,
to take a tour of the center?
yes, please. I was just gonna ask. If you guys are watching, get ready. We're gonna do a tour of the Miami Bitcoin Center. Can you do me a favor and start from the beginning and finish at the end?
Of course. All right, let's get out of here. So, you guys get to see my face.
So cute though.
I try. So, let me put my computer. Bam. So, as soon as you walk out of the elevators, is some brandage for the North American Bitcoin conferences because we support Mo and we support our local Miami community for Blockchain
Mo
Week.
still has thrown the best after party any conference has ever seen ever in the history of Bitcoin's name.
We sure did. So here is some signage for the blockchain center. Right when you walk out of the elevators, here is the center's entrance. You will go through the door. Anyone who has a co-working space has access to this little thing right here, which gives them 24-hour access and they can come into the center at any time. Up on the TV, we have stuff going on all the time, charts, technical analysis, art, a little bit of everything. There's a little business table where if any companies come by, they can leave business cards just to promote their brands. Again, we support local businesses. If we ever have like extra goodies or stickers from conferences, they're always under the table. I think we even have shirts.
That shit's getting cleaned out when I get there.
So okay, so here is our front desk. Matt is the guy from the front desk. He does personal relations. He's usually sitting up here. Some stuff regarding
Yo,
the
Matt, I
blockchain
want your
center.
job, bro. I'm coming for it. You better work hard tomorrow.
Here, this is our giant iPhone. Do you like it?
Yeah, that's so confusing.
Yeah, no, well, it's a giant iPhone. It's fully functional.
No. It's like I know what I'm seeing, but like my brain saw the notification bar on the side going or go. You know what I mean? Like, so it looks like an iPhone on an Android, and it hurts.
So it's like an iPhone on an iPhone Mac, if that makes sense.
All right, but you see what I'm saying, right? Like you see
What's
extra
being, yeah, I see
notifications
this.
on the side.
Yeah, well, it's not. I don't think it's notifications. It's so okay. If you look closely down here, it's like, do you see like that, like the computer, like the Apple Mac computer little things?
Oh
Do you see
yeah,
that?
that's the dock. So
Yeah.
it's not like
So
a home
right.
button.
So do you see that? It's like the program is ran from a Mac like computer, but it's like iPhone shaped. Does that make sense?
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. That's how you have a giant iPhone.
Dude, that's legit.
Yeah. So I don't know. I like it. It's there. It's going. We also
We
have
got to use
swag.
that for TikTok, just for the record.
We should.
The
We
Bitcoin
should
Miami
do.
Center needs to open its own TikTok immediately and use that giant thing in TikToks.
We should. We should. That actually was not a bad idea. I'll swing it by them. All right. So let me tell you about our swag. We got shirts, socks, books, a lot of educational books that are both for read and for purchase.
Do you sell the Guy Fawkes masks?
I don't know. I don't think so. So these are the books from Johnny Dollars that I was talking about. Usually he sells them at conferences, but we have them here locally at a center if anyone wants to
How
support
much
Johnny
is
Dollar.
it? How much is it?
I believe it's $48 that Johnny sells it for, and it has all of his paintings plus the backstory behind them.
Yo, if you're watching this live, go retweet this live stream, and I'll pick a winner at the sometime at the Bitcoin Center next week or whenever I get there. And on whoever retweets this on Twitter, this live stream, I'll buy the book for you and send it to you.
Oh, that's awesome. Look at you. So we love art here. Art is our thing at the blockchain/Bitcoin Center Miami. So if you see here, we got some extra old tech. Shout out to Fractal and Crypt, some of his art. We got a lot of cool furniture for people to sit down. We have a total of 4 ATMs out of the center. So you have a lot of
Four?
4, yes.
Why so many ATM?
Because why not?
Okay,
They're all
good
different.
point.
I don't know if you know Lucho. This is some of his art, some more like co-working area, tables to sit down. Right over here, look at our studio. This studio is just set up.
Yeah, your quality is professional, and that is hella professional looking.
Yeah, the lights are off. I don't know if you can see all that well inside, but like the studio is fully set up, fully functional for anyone who wants to come to the center. If anyone needs to record or doesn't have like the material, we got you. Come record. We can talk about it. More office space for people. Conference area, conference room. It's pretty decently sized for people who are holding conferences. And this is our educational classroom. So back here, I think there's like 20 seats more or less and tables all the way to the back just for people to come and learn. Here is where the mining rig lives.
Oh, well, or it lives? It's actually running?
It runs, it can mine. It's not
Oh,
on, but this is
yeah.
where it lives.
This is where it
Um,
hibernates more like it. Most
yeah,
mining rigs
yeah,
are hibernating right now.
yeah. It's hibernating, but like this is where like all the stuff is. So the reason I keep saying Bitcoin Center, Blockchain Center, the entire building is blockchain, the Blockchain Center, because we do support all blockchain companies. Specifically, the educational entity is a Bitcoin Center, which is technically this little back office. This is where the CEO, the COO, and the CMO, they all kind of like collaborate and make plans and execute it out into the educational space. Here, if anybody like again is co-working, we have printers available, lots of office supplies, also a little hideaway area. We have for events again, full mic setup, boards, speakers, projectors, all of it. Usually we hold Crypto Mondays. Here's another one of the ATM. This is Johnny Dollar's ATM actually.
Yeah, it looks like his ATM.
Yeah. More art, more crypto art. We have lots and lots and lots of art
That
here,
is so epic.
and it's all for sale. We support our crypto artists, all for sale here at the center. So come by, check it out in
That's
person.
one of my favorite Johnny Dollar ones right there. The Cookie Monster and the whale.
So
The
the
bear
whale and the
whale.
bear,
Yeah, that
yeah.
that had that I love the I have a video of him telling me the story of this for the first time I met him in Texas.
Hmm.
And I was so fucked up, and he was so into the story, and it was just so immersive, and I fell in love with that painting.
Hmm. Yeah, no, he told me the story behind it. Well, he told me the story behind all his paintings. Have you seen this one? This is his newest feature.
I have not.
So this one is actually mixed with augmented reality. There's an app that you have to download, and it'll tell
I
you the
have
story.
it.
Yeah.
Is that? Let me see if I can get the name of it right. I think I have it. Is it that Artivivi?
Something like that. I think that's what it is. But literally,
Artivi?
it's a Johnny Dollar comic. So like up if you see at the top, it has Johnny Dollar, monetary
Try to
cash
get
on
it
it.
all on screen, and I might be
Let me
able to
back
get
up.
it to work.
Try
Yo,
and see if it works.
holy crap! It's freaking working. Hold on, wait. Do it again. All right, right there. Don't move. All right, walk back just a little bit, dude. That's hella cool, dude. All right, I got a video of it, and I'm gonna post that on Twitter because that's sick, so you guys
Yeah.
can see what I see. Here, that was really cool looking. But yeah, so you get the art to VV thing, and you basically use your phone's camera and an augmented reality video of Johnny Dollar pops up, and it's an educational video. It's really cool.
Yeah, no, it's really cool. It's like one of my favorite things. Here is his little Cookie Monster one. Did he explain to you how the little private keys work out of the Cookie Monster?
I don't recall the exact details, but I definitely, like I said, I was a little messed up when he told me, but he definitely told me. I have it on video.
Well, I'm gonna have to post his talk. He had an entire talk, and I
But
have
that's
it somewhere
the
from
one of
Art
the
Tech.
few that I bought. Like, see, I have the Care Bear one. I have the Cookie
Care
Monster
Bear.
one. Huge fan of Johnny
I
Dollar.
also like this one. This is one of the ones that I like. It's very 21st century.
Yeah, it's like I feel like that's something I could subtly sneak into like a Olive Garden and hang it on their wall, and they wouldn't even notice at all ever.
So this is one of our newer pieces. Recently, Vesa, he had left one of his art pieces here. I actually have all of them. I'm holding them for him because he's coming back down to the conference. But this is Vesa's piece up here. This is one of Transparent's pieces. I think it's really cool. Here is some more Fractal. This is my favorite piece from Fractal so far, and I think I'm gonna like the new
Yo,
one that he has
I
even
saw
better.
his new one. What?
Oh my god,
How
yo.
long did that take, bro?
I
Like,
don't know. I mean, so he uses lasers and like to like carve all this out, but like the details and the thought and the like architecture that was put into this is beyond amazing. Like it's like, do you see these? Like they're just so nice and detailed. Like I love them. They're my favorite thing.
yeah, they're amazing.
Um, so here's another little private space. Again, more private area for somebody to do whatever. Bathrooms are back here. This is a giant. I don't know if you can see it, but it's we had an eToro. eToro sponsored our Art Basel, and they made a giant picture with a lady using Bitcoin glasses. And with all the pictures that we took from Art Basel for the whole week, they made a bigger picture out of the picture. So I don't know if you can see it or not,
I
or if
can,
it
but you
looks
know
like
what?
something.
Can you get close to those like lips real quick? I want to see her lips. Like I was like, where's all that red coming from? Is that natural? Like, okay, so they
So you
painted
know what
them
it
a
is?
little bit
They
or
tint,
filtered them.
yeah. The printer tints it is what it is. It tints the picture to be similar to the color that needs to be in that region. I like the
Okay, I
glasses.
was
The
wondering
glasses are
how they
like,
did that, so I was like,
yeah.
that's really crazy looking. Get closer.
Here's a mirror. Ooh, just kidding.
Yo,
So here is our kitchen for anybody again out of the co-working space. We have a fully functional kitchen. You can cook, eat, and there's always coffee for all those, tired
hey, we're
birds in
gonna
the
have to
day.
get Hodl fuel in there, okay? I'm gonna get you guys hooked up with Hodl fuel so you've got it stacked up, cause
Yeah, let me know. Definitely. That would actually be a super cool thing to do out here. Are you guys new? Have you ever been here before? Yeah, I've never seen you before, but hi. I'm Annalese.
hi everybody.
My friend says hi. He's on webcam. You guys are on. Yeah, you guys are. This is what we do at Luxton. This is what we do at Luxton Center. This is just like a little area. Scott, I don't know if you guys know Scott. He's one of the co-founders here
How
of the
close is
blockchain
Scott?
center.
Hello from Philly.
Hello from Philly. Well,
Yeah.
you're in Florida, and he's actually
Hello
in.
to Philly.
No, he's in Jersey actually.
Hello to Jersey.
Hello to
That's pretty
Jersey.
Hey, he knows me, bro. That's what matters.
I think one of my favorite things are these books. Well, as soon as you
Yes,
walk
B is
in,
for Bitcoin.
all these educational options here from like as small as a child, like in Spanish, to somebody who needs more advanced.
I've met and have I have every one of those books, and I've met every author of every one of those books, basically. Except,
Yeah.
wait, what's that one in the black and orange one
Black and orange.
to the right?
The little Bitcoin book.
Oh yeah, I never even seen that.
Yeah, I think we have most books, honestly. Like there's so many books that we have, it makes no sense.
Yeah, I
There's
have
some
quite
up
a few.
here. Mastering Bitcoin. Like there's more. Mastering Bitcoin, mastering Ethereum, programming Bitcoin. There's literally everything out of here. So I mean, you want crypto, you want Bitcoin, come see us. We'll teach you. We'll teach you. So that is the center in a
So
nutshell.
jealous.
Oh, come move to Miami, Ken.
See, I would, but I'm just like I need to do this in Philly. Philly needs a Bitcoin center. Like it needs this.
So what you could do for Philly is you can move to Miami. You can understand how the Bitcoin Center works. You can convince Nick Spanos to help you open one in Philly, and then you can go back to Philly. Boom.
That's actually a really good idea.
Yeah, like intern, like understand like because here's the thing, right? If you were to open a center, at that point in time, you are opening a legitimate business and need to know how to run that business.
Boo! So
Right.
boring.
Right. I know. And
I just want to talk about Bitcoin and Bitcoin accessories when people walk in.
Hello, this is like my stuff. This is
You
the
want to buy some
code.
swag, bro?
Basically, but I mean, it's a love hate relationship. I mean, with my business, same thing. I love it and I hate it. I hate the business portion of it. I hate that I have to live off it, but also I love what I do. So it is what it is.
Yeah, I dig it. I dig it. I can't wait to visit, to be honest. And it looks like you just have the comfiest chairs ever. Like,
Yeah. Oh my God, these gamer chairs. Let me tell you about these gamer chairs, man. I will never trade up these gamer chairs. And they go pretty far back. I don't know if it's this one or the orange one. Like you can literally lean it like until let me see. Let me see if it's this one. Where is the knob? No, it's the orange one. I'm gonna show you. Hold on. I'm on a mission right now. I'm gonna steal your spot for like 2 seconds. All right. So these gamer chairs. Ah,
oh, she's gone.
All the way back.
But for why?
Lay down and work. Just chill out.
How do you lay down and work? That's just taking a nap.
What if my computer was here? What if I had a TV and I had a keyboard on my stomach?
Oh,
I
that
could,
would be cool.
you know.
I do have a TV up there. That actually
There
makes.
you go. You see that?
I could do that. You're right.
But if honestly, even the way these they're just so comfy. They're super comfy. I love these chairs.
Oh, so what other events are you going to this year?
Wait,
besides...
I unplugged you. Hold on. Don't say anything. Okay, I think I can hear you now.
And that was the most important part of the day.
Wow.
You didn't hear that? Oh no.
That's how you feel.
I forgot what I was gonna say damn it. I was trying to make sure I said something funny when you plugged it back in, and I forgot what I was actually gonna say now. What other events are you going to outside of the ones at Miami? Are you going to any events in Canada? Are you going to any ones in
I will be in Memphis for the mass adoption conference in Memphis, and I'm also hosting 2 conferences. So I'll be hosting a conference in Atlanta and a conference in Miami. It's going to be powered by Bits and Tokens. We're going to take over all the media. So it's going to be super exciting. The first one is Mining Disrupt. Mining Disrupt is a mining conference in July. It's going to be here in Miami. It's going to be at the DoubleTree Hotel. That one last year was our first year. This year's our second year. I didn't know much about mining before that conference.
Yeah, I had a podcast scheduled with Fernando today, but he didn't have the right email or something, I guess, when he filled it out, and I couldn't get in touch with him. So if you could just tell him to reschedule that'd be cute.
Yeah, I'll reach out to him. I was just talking to him. I'm actually making business cards to hand out for promotion of these conferences. So that's the first one for Mining Disrupt. The second one, which is also a Block Tech is doing an amazing job just throwing events together and just kind of expanding across the East Coast. Now they're going, I think, no, he's in North Carolina, but they're Virginia. Someone's in Virginia. So I guess they're expanding more into the middle. But they're just trying to rep the Block Tech brand up and down. Which is awesome. This is their first year with this conference. It's called BlockSec. It's a cybersecurity conference. So that one's going to be in Atlanta on September 17th. So fingers crossed. Hopefully that one goes well. It's going to be the first year for that conference. And of course, if you kind of get to see my face on stage.
That's really cool that you're going to be hosting that.
Yeah. Last year was my first year hosting it. It was my first year. I mean, being the host of Bits and Tokens is one thing, but then when you get to host an entire conference, it's like, oh shit.
Yeah, I've only done it once, and I'm like, my anxiety is at levels I will never do that again.
It's really tiresome, and the thing is, if the conference is not organized, it can go bad. It can go bad. I think honestly last year, because it was their first year and things like check-in, something was wrong with the check-in at the front desk, and then the conference got pushed back. And I think we started an hour and a half late, the speakers. And then speakers were already basically back to back. So then you push all the speakers an hour and a half back, you prolong the conference. It was a little messy, but that's why it's really important to really plan these conferences ahead of time. Support your local media companies. If they do media, they do curation, they do workflow. Don't find guys. I think someone was trying to charge Block Tech, I think $10,000 for media, and they're like, we'll just ask Bits and Tokens. So, I don't know. We're here for the community because that's what we do. We host, we do media, we make content. So
are you going to Anarcha Poker?
So I was thinking about it, but February kind of got stocked up for me just because I will be doing the mass adoption conference. Anarcha Poker, I believe it's from the 10th to the 20th, something like that. It's a 10-day conference, which is ridiculously long in my opinion. But Erica, the CEO here from the Blockchain Center, she will be there. I believe also Scott, which was on the stream just a second ago, he will be there. And then I believe also Maria will be there. And Erica will be speaking. So someone from the center will be there, which is the most important part. And then I think I convinced them to go to the mass adoption conference, fingers crossed, because it's just more representation overall is just the best thing. for everyone, you know?
I dig it. Yeah.
What about you? Did you decide?
I ain't going. I did decide.
I
I ain't going. I think I've
Well, there we
decided.
go.
I think I've decided to never go to Mexico, no matter what. That's just like a personal
Why?
opinion. Just not going to Mexico.
Why? That's where you get cheap tequila and you get away with crime.
Yeah, I'm not going to Mexico. I'm not a fan of America, but it's definitely like I don't really. I've traveled to enough countries to where I'm just like, why am I leaving? Like I got McDonald's and Wawa and English
McDonald's and Wawa, Ken, that's not real
and
food. It's
English.
a simulation.
Yeah, but see
And English.
the simulation tastes and
You
sounds better
uncultured
here.
swine.
It's not that I'm uncultured. I don't feel like, just being inconvenienced or being an inconvenience on anybody else, like not knowing Mandarin and going to Hong Kong. I was just a burden to the citizens, bro, because I was just a lost, stoned, drunk, white boy tourist, and they didn't want me to end up on the news making them look bad because I ended up dying on the street corner doing something stupid. So
Jesus
I'm not kidding.
Christ.
This was all live streamed. Some random security guard found me at 2 a.m. and gave me 100 Hong Kong dollars, walked me to a taxi, and made sure I got to my hotel because my hotel was on my badge. I'm so lucky I got home.
Oh my God. That's so funny.
So I'm going to Mexico because I don't know enough Spanish for drunk Kenny to make it safely back to wherever I need to be.
I don't know. I guess that's where when you travel, you kind of have to do your part because you need to understand the culture. But I feel like that's a whole experience in itself and a whole journey in itself.
No. I feel like people that don't do the homework and travel are selfish. And obviously privileged people that can afford to do some kind of poverty tourism or some shit. But I don't want to be that burdened first world tourist type. I could have taken the time to learn Spanish before I came to Mexico, but I just thought it'd be easier to have $3,000 and hire a tourist to do it for me. And when things don't go my way, I blame you.
I blame you.
how much more of an elite could I be? No, I just if I end up I do, so going to Hong Kong did inspire me to learn Mandarin. I really do want to learn Mandarin so I can go back and actually experience it without feeling like
get a pen pal.
Rosetta Stone's lit. It's 100% worth pirating, downloading illegally, and using to learn. But don't buy it. That shit is way too overpriced.
There's also Duolingo. Duolingo is cool. I was learning French on Duolingo.
Duolingo, isn't that on Android and iOS? I've seen apps.
Yeah, it's an app. Yeah, you download the app and it just basically gives you basic lessons every day. And you can compete against your friends. So if your friend wants to learn a language, you guys can learn it together. 2020 goals, whatever.
Yo, is there anything that you wanted to mention, make sure we talked about or cover or ask me before we go?
Well, I'll be seeing you soon. I don't think I have anything at this moment. I just want to make sure everybody knows for a full list of events, please go to blockchaincenter.com. That is probably the main place you guys can find all the events that are going on throughout the conference. Again, VR event, blockchain. You can go to the Bits and Tokens website. Hear some about that. And I want to say that's about it. Don't die, please.
That was it. I like this vape pen. Right? So, big shout out to Jerome, McLovin, Greg, Amina, Rice.
Rice. Love Rice.
Bend over. I love that username. Bravo Coin, much love, Adam. Thanks for stopping by. Everybody, Bitcoin Jake. Somebody was in here talking about. How about you? That was Gandhi. Yeah, bro. Thank you for stopping by. Brother David was in the chat. I didn't see you, Brother David. I'm so sorry. I missed you. But Brother David, thank you, and everybody. Give me a wrench, Ken. Yo, Rice.
Give me a wrench, Ken.
What the fuck do I look like, Home Depot? No, he wants to be a moderator in the chat.
Oh, he wants. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. A wrench. That's
Rice,
funny.
am I a mod in your chat? We'll have to, yeah, we'll have to go wrench for wrench, bro.
Oh.
Yo, are you a am I a moderator for Bits and Tokens? You want to be a moderator for me? I could do that right
Do
now.
you want to be a moderator?
I love being a mod.
Okay, all right.
My
Consider
favorite
it
thing
done.
to do is to show up and start hiding things people say that are totally not wrong at all, and they just like, why am I being censored?
You know what? I'll let you moderate the Bits and Tokens treehouse stream. That's gonna be fun.
Oh, that's gonna be so dope. I'll actually be there for that.
You will be there. You can be there, and if you want to
so
like jump in the
excited to
chat
actually
and moderate,
be
you're like,
there for the like. I feel like LA and Miami really have like a thicker community when it comes to like IRL like community of crypto like content creators, where like a lot of y'all live so close together. You just get to engage a lot more physically, and I get jelly of that. Like I really do either want to move to LA or like Miami or somewhere. Like I was even thinking New York, but there's not like that many crypto content creator. Yeah, exactly. They're more trader type bullshit, fucking
Wall Street.
Yeah, but
Forex.
there's a thick crypto community in New York, but it just
There is.
ain't my cup.
It ain't your like crowd. I get it.
Yeah, they wouldn't drink the Kool-Aid with me. Yeah, that ain't cool.
Yeah, no, come have fun here. We have, I'll let you in on this because now everyone is gone, but we have this thing called Arts Office, which, I mean, most people who are crypto pro are also cannabis pro. So we go to Arts Office, which is like out on the balcony, and you know, there you can fill in the rest. So that's kind of like a funny thing. If you ever hear the word Arts Office, that's lingo.
Well, if anybody knows lingo, hey guys in Miami, I'm gonna need an onion when I get there. Just saying, I got Bitcoin on it. I'm just a vegetarian looking for a meal.
That's funny.
Vegan life.
You're funny. Oh God. What's up?
I have a question. You work there?
Do I work here? Kinda, yeah.
Did you ever go look at the square footage of this place?
Oof. Good question. What is the square footage of this place? Can I get back to you on that?
Yeah.
I would love to get back to you on that. Like, give me like 10 minutes.
Should have been like 21 Bitcoin per square feet.
What was it?
You found that fast?
Yeah. You know what? Give me 2 seconds. I'll do it right now.
21 million Bitcoin square feet.
21 million Bitcoin square feet. Yeah, that's the size. Hold on. I got you guys.
That's funny.
Center. Okay. I should get an answer back within like literally a few seconds. Or I can go on the website and look, or actually no, I'd have to go to, no, I think they took that down. I lied. I'd have to ask. Just give me a second. They'll get back to me. But yeah, Ken.
All right, Annalese, I'm gonna let you go, bro, and I'll see you on the 14th. And
yeah.
I'm excited for all of blockchain week, man. We're gonna be busy as hell. Is there anywhere people can go to get like the calendar for all this? Because there's so damn much.
So I made one.
I think FOMO Hunt, right? Like FOMO Hunt should have all this organized on there.
Something like that. But like again, if you go to the blockchaincenter.com, we pretty much covered every single event on there.
Oh, okay, cool.
Every single event. Blockchaincenter.com, it'll take you directly to, you know what? I'll share my screen with you real quick before we go. I'll show you what it looks like. Blockchaincenter.com, boom.
Wow, you're so pretty. I got more viewers than usual. You're clickbait cute.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. You're so clickbait cute. This is working out.
Wow, I guess I gotta
I'm getting retweets and hearts and shit and
maybe.
All right.
I mean, this is actually a really good quality stream in my opinion. Like, you know, got a whole center behind me and whatnot.
Yeah, and if they're coming to Miami for the week, man, we covered it all. Like seriously, this was like hopefully a entertaining, you know, heads up.
I don't know if you can see my screen. Can you?
Miami. For 13th through the 19th, and that's when I leave on the 19th. So I hope I don't miss anything, man. Like I
so
know
the
I'm
only thing you'll miss is going to be what time are you leaving again? Do you remember? I think it's at night.
Check.
I think you're leaving at night. I don't think you're missing anything, Ken.
I hope not.
No, I don't think you're missing anything. I'm pretty sure you're leaving at night. The demo for the hackathon is going to be at like 1 p.m. on the 19th. And then right after that is going to be the barbecue at the Crypto Castle.
Ooh.
Ooh.
All right, so is this the one?
Yeah, so I'll kind of, while you look for that, I'll kind of just like show everyone the.
No, I got it. So
Oh, you got it?
yeah, Miami, I show up on the 14th at 9 a.m.
Uh-huh.
And then on the 19th, yeah, I leave at 10 p.m. So we're good.
Yeah, you have time. Yay!
Good stuff. Good stuff. All right.
Yeah, so real quick, this is just the webpage. It's just doing a countdown to Miami Blockchain Week. Schedule tab right here. It's really nicely just put out. Crypto Mondays, Washington Elite, which I still questioning that, but I don't know what's happening there. Trading Tuesdays, free event. If you guys are interested in learning about any strategy trading, Trading Tuesday, it's a 45-minute Q&A. There's 15-minute fundamentals, like 101s. For Wednesday, that's where we also have two more free events. There's a kickoff party for the North American Bitcoin Conference, and then there's also the Exponential Blockchain and Global Transformation Economy. Those are both like little meetups. And then you have your TNMBC, which is going to be that Thursday. You have your crypto.com is going to be having an event here. Crypto.com has an event here out of the center. Then you have your mansion party at night. Friday the 17th, there's going to be the TNAVC day 2. There's also going to be the hackathon, and then VR game night is going to be right after the party. The 18th, that's going to be the hackathon still going on. And then lastly, on that Sunday, that's going to be hackathon day Q, and then the barbecue.
All right.
Yeah, so.
It's going to be a busy week.
Yeah, no, it's going to be so much fun, though. I can't wait.
Well, that is a full week of cryptoing.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. So I got a real quick, sorry, Ken. So I got a message back from Erica. She said she doesn't know the square footage. Scott said 646 square feet. Boom. Yep, there we go. All right, you're welcome. Okay, so yeah, that's where people can get the schedule. And then there's also some information regarding students. Again, students are in free for a lot of these events. Come students, come talk, come ask, come out. And then just some gallery and sponsors of just, I think, previous events / upcoming stuff.
Yeah, I gotta talk to Crypto. I'm gonna definitely talk to Crypto.com.
Actually, it's just
when I
Erica.
meet them.
To recap from last
maybe,
year.
I was gonna say, maybe Crypto.com can help me out because I don't have what they need, man. I submitted my KYC as much as I could, and then they started to flex on me and want like
so
utility
Maggie
bill
from
in my name,
Crypto.com
like,
will be here, and they're going to have a promoted center out of here. Actually, Crypto.com has been branding this entire area to just vamp up for that. So
yeah, I think Crypto.com is pretty cool, except I don't have a utility bill in my name with my address on it, so I can never get their card, and I'm just like, what the fuck?
See if you can talk to Maggie when she's here. She's I think she's one of the
be like, I
top
don't
execs,
have
if I'm not
any
mistaken.
bills in my name at all. I don't pay for anything in my name, period, ever. Like, that's just how I roll.
I'll make an exception for you, you're Ken. You know.
That's what I mean with that elitism, man. I hate it, but I love it. I mean, like, not that I love when I can fight, but it's like, I wish everybody had this. I wish it worked for everybody.
So here's the thing, right? You worked really hard to make yourself a
Some
brand.
Some people do. No, I did not work
Well,
really
let me ask you a
hard.
question. How many conferences did you go to last year?
I worked really consistently, maybe, but like.
Sure, but how many places did you go to last year?
This is parties. These are, you know how many parties
That's fine, but that's the thing. Here in crypto, we like to party, and the thing is, as long as you make the effort, you made the effort to at least show up, or try to show up, or try to be there.
No,
some people don't make that effort, you know.
Hopefully they do, though. That's the thing. Like, a lot of people, I try to convince them to create content rather than consume content.
A lot of people are scared to do it. I've noticed.
I'm still scared to do it. Shit, this shit gives me.
Well,
anxiety.
exactly. That's the thing. It's a mentality. Like, you think that. I don't know. You know what I mean. Like,
I do. I hate doing like people don't realize how much I hate live streaming. It sucks.
What are you giving me? Pizza?
Tomato bagel.
Oh, I got pizza.
I know I'm eating some pizza over here, but I put it down, right? So I could do the thing and I didn't finish eating. All right, well, Annalese, big shout out to the Miami Blockchain Center. And where's Tim at? I want to just say have a night.
Tim,
Hey, Tim, just wanted to say have a night, bro.
What up, yo?
have a night.
Are you out of here?
Yeah, he's out of here.
Deuces.
All right, Ken, I will see you next week.
Oh, you know what's funny? When you were sharing your screen, I don't know if they could see it on the live stream because that's funny. I thought they could, but I don't know. We'll see because the screen went full screen on my end, and I was like, oh, fine. But yeah, we'll see because I'm not sure now. All right.
Cool.
Anyway, where can people find you? I guess it's just blockchaincenter.com and go from there, right?
Yeah, blockchain centers. If they do blockchaincenter.com/blockchain week, the website that I had will pull up.
All right, I'm gonna get going. Let you enjoy your night, enjoy your pizza, and I'll see you in a couple of days. Yeah, I'm
Yes,
stoked.
I will see you. I'll see you. It'll be fun.
Nick will be there, right?
Yeah, Nick is
Should be in
coming.
town
I'm pretty
for the
sure.
week. I don't see what the fuck
Yeah,
else
I'm pretty
he's
sure he's
doing.
speaking at the North American Bitcoin Conference, so he has to be here. And then I think also, like I said, I think he's moving here. So.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Let me see if Nick wants a roommate.
Maybe, I don't know. He's done it with Adam. You know what? No, you know what? I think Adam told me that Nick is driving down from New York. He's picking up Adam, and then they're driving down to Florida.
Adam is. I like Adam. I love Adam.
I love Adam.
Adam's
I love
a
Adam.
really good dude.
He is. He really is.
The problem is he's like me, but like 10 times smarter. So it's like it's so cool to bro down with him, but then he starts to say things that are so smart. I'm just like, man, I can't fucking hang out with you, bro. You make me insecure and shit. He's so
Just talk
smart.
about hunting. All Adam likes is hunting. If you tell him, like, Adam, you don't know how many times I'm talking to Adam and he's like, dude, all I want to do is
You know what my level
blah,
of
blah,
hunting is? Trying to find weed in dry cities.
LMFAO, no. Adam will literally stab a deer with a bow and arrow and no bow.
So that's how I feel when I find somebody selling weed in a city that doesn't have recreational.
Well,
I'm a survivor. I'm gonna smoke.
can you use yours here in Florida?
Wait.
Yeah, right.
There's legal what now?
I'm choking on pizza. Hold on. Can you use yours in Florida? Or is it like by state?
What do you mean?
Oh wait, no. Were you just kidding when you said you had a medical card? Were you playing about that?
No. I do have one, but it's for Barcelona or no, it's for Canada. One of them. I have like some like underground. Like I got a card, but it was like made illegally, so I could actually have weed at this place. So, but like I don't have like a U.S. Cannabis card.
Okay, I mean, I think Rice said he wanted some. So if like you guys want anything like ahead of time, but you'll be staying with me, so we can go see my plug whenever.
Yo, I hope the plug accepts Bitcoin.
Maybe. I don't know.
If they don't, I'll give them 10% more in Bitcoin than they want in fiat. I'll incentivize them to
maybe they'll be willing to. I don't know. I can ask. You know, they're hood niggas. You know, I don't know. Gang,
Nick
gang.
Lovin said, "Just follow your nose." It's
Follow your
funny.
nose.
All right, I'm just gonna go, guys. Sorry, I just wanted to keep talking to Annalese, and yeah, I should have gotten things wrapped up by now. Sorry. All right, so Annalese, much love.
Wait, we're still live?
Miami Blockchain Center.
Oh my God.
We're out of here.
Ken, you...
Shout out to the sponsors
I'm
of the podcast, MonarchToken.io, the complete crypto solution. Monarch Wallet is now available for Android, iOS, and desktop devices today. Do you want to learn how to mine crypto? Well, all you have to do is visit cryptomining.tools for profitable crypto mining information today. The Divi Project, that is diviproject.org, your one-click solution for staking and masternodes. Earn cryptocurrency using social media platforms like SOME.social, SOMEE.social, New Era Social Media. Get paid to write reviews, like reviews, comment on reviews. Visit bravocoin.com and get paid to review. Available for Android and iOS devices. bravocoin.com. CoinFlip, the world's best Bitcoin ATM. Better service, better fees. Better visit coinflip.tech today. Shout out to the sponsors of the podcast, monarchtoken.io, the complete crypto solution. Monarch Wallet is now available for Android, iOS, and desktop devices today. Do you want to learn how to mine crypto? Well, all you have to do is visit cryptomining.tools for profitable crypto mining information today. The Divi Project, that is diviproject.org, your one-click solution for staking and masternodes.